Training 1. Alex is a doctor. He is 30. Alex is from Russia. He is from Moscow. Lisa is a reporter. She is 40. Lisa is from England. She is from London. Geza is a taxi driver. He is 50. Geza is from Hungary. He is from Budapest. Training 1. Alex is a doctor. He is 30. Alex is from Russia. He is from Moscow. Lisa is a reporter. She is 40. Lisa is from England. She is from London. Geza is a taxi driver. He is 50. Geza is from Hungary. He is from Budapest. Training 2. It is 8 o'clock. Mike is at home. He is drinking tea. It is 9 o'clock. Mike isn't at home. He is going to work. It is 10 o'clock. Mike is at work. He is working. It is 11 o'clock. Mike is at work, but he isn't working. He is drinking coffee. It is 6 o'clock. Mike isn't at work. He isn't at home. He is in a pub. He is drinking beer. It is 8 o'clock. Mike is at home. He is watching TV and drinking tea. Training 2. It is 8 o'clock. Mike is at home. He is drinking tea. It is 9 o'clock. Mike isn't at home. He is going to work. It is 10 o'clock. Mike is at work. He is working. It is 11 o'clock. Mike is at work, but he isn't working. He is drinking coffee. It is 6 o'clock. Mike isn't at work. Mike isn't at home. He is in a pub. He is drinking beer. It is 8 o'clock. Mike is at home. He is watching TV and drinking tea. Training 3. It is 8 o'clock. I am at home. I am drinking tea. It is 9 o'clock. I am not at home. I am at work. I am working. It is 10 o'clock. I am at work, but I am not working. I am drinking coffee. It is 6 o'clock. I am not at work. I am not at home. I am in a pub. I am drinking beer. It is 8 o'clock. I am at home. I am watching TV and drinking tea. Training 3. It is 8 o'clock. I am at home. I am drinking tea. It is 9 o'clock. I am not at home. I am at work. I am working. It is 10 o'clock. I am at work, but I am not working. I am drinking coffee. It is 6 o'clock. I am not at work. I am not at home. I am in a pub. I am drinking beer. It is 8 o'clock. I am at home. I am watching TV and drinking tea. Training 4. We are twins. We are always together. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. We are at home. We are having breakfast. It is 8 o'clock. We aren't at home. We are going to school. It is 9 o'clock. We are at school. We are learning. It is 12 o'clock. We are at school. We aren't learning. We are having lunch. It is 3 o'clock. We are at home. We aren't doing our homework. We are playing. Training 4. We are twins. We are always together. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. We are at home. We are having breakfast. It is 8 o'clock. We aren't at home. We are going to school. It is 9 o'clock. We are at school. We are learning. It is 12 o'clock. We are at school. We aren't learning, we are having lunch. It is 3 o'clock, we are at home. We aren't doing our homework, we are playing. Training 5. Alex is a doctor. He is 30. Alex is from Russia. He is from Moscow. Alex is on holiday in London. He is staying in London for 6 days. He is coming back to Moscow on Friday. Lisa is a reporter. She is 40. Lisa is from England. She is from London. Lisa is on holiday in Budapest. She is staying in Budapest for 7 days. She is coming back to London on Saturday. Geza is a taxi driver. He is 50. Geza is from Hungary. He is from Budapest. Geza is on holiday in Moscow. He is staying in Moscow for 8 days. He is coming back to Budapest on Sunday. Training 5. Alex is a doctor. He is 30. Alex is from Russia. He is from Moscow. Alex is on holiday in London. He is staying in London for 6 days. He is coming back to Moscow on Friday. Lisa is a reporter. She is 40. Lisa is from England. She is from London. Lisa is on holiday in Budapest. She is staying in Budapest for 7 days. She is coming back to London on Saturday. Geza is a taxi driver. He is 50. Geza is from Hungary. He is from Budapest. Geza is on holiday in Moscow. He is staying in Moscow for 8 days. He is coming back to Budapest on Sunday.
Is, are, am. Model sentences on 50 topics. 1. Accommodation. My flat is nice. My house isn't big, small, bad, good, new. My house is old, beautiful and expensive. My flat is very comfortable. Accommodation is a big problem today. 2. Banks. My bank is SIB Bank. I am not in the bank now. I am not going to the bank. Banks are important and useful. International banks are very large. 3. Birthdays and name days. My favourite day is my birthday. My birthday is in November. My name day is in February. I am having a birthday party now. Birthdays and name days are great fun for children. 4. Books. Books are very important to me. They are interesting. My favourite book is The Magus. My favourite writer is John Fowles. I'm reading a detective story at the moment. 5. Breakfast. Breakfast is very important. My breakfast is usually at 8 o'clock. My breakfast is usually big, small, early, late, light, heavy. My breakfast is just a cup of coffee, tea and sandwiches. Breakfast is the first meal of the day. 6. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters are very important. My brother's sister's name is John Jane. He, she is 18 years old. He, she is nice, pretty, kind, young, etc. He, she is a student. 7. Cars. Cars are very useful. They are fast and comfortable. I am driving to work now. My car is nice. It isn't old. 8. Cinemas. I am not at the cinema now. My favourite cinema is Pushkin. My favourite film is Ocean's 11. Morning shows are the best. because they are cheap. I am going to the cinema this afternoon. 9. Colds and flu. Colds and flu are really a problem in winter. Colds and flu are terrible. They are dangerous. Fortunately, I am not ill now. Infections and viruses are everywhere now. 10. Colleagues, classmates. My colleagues, classmates are cool, nice, not bad. Some of my colleagues, classmates are really dull, boring. We are working on a very important project now. Most of my colleagues are real professionals. Most of my classmates are good at school. 11. Dinner. Dinner is very important. It is the main meal of the day. A traditional dinner is soup and fish or meat. We aren't having dinner now. We are all at home for dinner. 12. Family. My family isn't big. My family is very nice. My mother is kind and loving. My father is very helpful. My grandparents are wise. 13. Famous people. Famous people are usually rich. Film or music stars are very famous. Some politicians are famous too. Famous people aren't different. They are just lucky. 14. Favorite foods. My favorite food is Chinese. My favorite food is fish. My favorite drink is orange juice. Indian food is delicious. Homemade food is usually healthy. 15. Friends. Friends are important. They are nice, great, kind, helpful. I am not talking to my friends at the moment. My best friend's name is Diana. My friends are very interesting people. 16. Furniture. My furniture is old and nice. Modern furniture is ugly. Designed furniture is very expensive. I am in a furniture store now and I am buying a bedside table. Wooden furniture is always popular. 17. Gardening. I am not working in the garden now. My garden isn't big. Gardening is nice and relaxing. It is also healthy and practical. Homegrown fruit and vegetables are delicious. 18. Grandparents. My grandparents are from France. They are both 70 years old. They are wise and kind. They are still active. I'm going to see my grandmother now. 19. Harmful habits. Smoking is a bad and harmful habit. Smoking is harmful to your lungs. Drinking alcohol is a bad habit too. Drinking too much alcohol is bad for your liver, heart and brain. I'm going shopping now and this is my harmful habit. 20. Hobbies. My hobby is reading. My son is playing computer games now, as usual. Collecting things is a great hobby. Sport is a very healthy hobby. Adventurous and risky hobbies are popular now. 21. Holiday. I am not on holiday now. My holiday is usually in summer. Holidays are always nice and relaxing. A long holiday is just a dream for a lot of people. Budapest is an ideal place for a short holiday. 22. Hotels. I am not staying in a hotel at the moment. My favourite hotel is a small hotel in Granada. My favourite hotel is called Toreador. It's a very cosy 3-star hotel. Some hotels are very expensive. 23. Household chores. Household chores are boring, but they are very important. I am doing the washing up now. Washing up is just nasty. Fortunately, washing is easy now. 24. Life in the city. Life in the city is interesting. The city is noisy and dangerous. Life in the city is fast and dynamic. Life in the city is busy. People in the city are angry. 25. Life in the country. Life in the country is quiet and safe. Life in the country is slow and peaceful. Life in the country is boring. Life in the country is healthy and relaxing. My children are visiting their grandparents in the country now. 26. Lottery. Lotteries are very popular now. Lottery tickets aren't very expensive. The lottery is a quick way to get a lot of money. Occasionally, jackpots are enormous. My husband is watching a lottery show now. 27. Lunch. Lunch is very important. My lunch is usually at 1 o'clock. My lunch is usually just a snack. We aren't having lunch now. Takeaway and sandwich shops are very popular. 28. Millionaire. I am not a millionaire. A millionaire is a very rich person. A lot of film or music stars are millionaires. Some people are even multi-millionaires. The life of a millionaire isn't always easy. 29. Money. Money is always a problem. Money is never enough. Borrowing money isn't easy. Too much money is also a problem. My friends are trying to earn a lot of money at the moment. 30. My city. I am in Budapest. I am walking in the centre of Budapest. My city is beautiful. Budapest isn't too big. It is old and peaceful. 31. My country. I am from Hungary. Hungary is a small country in Europe. It is nice and beautiful. The climate is rather mild here. Hungarians are polite and friendly. 32. My school day, my working day. My working day is from 8 to 5 o'clock. It is long and tiring. The lunch break is from 1 to 2 p.m. The first lesson is at 8 o'clock. I am going back home now. 33. My ideal house. My ideal house is a nice house in the country. It isn't very big. It is comfortable. My ideal house is by the sea. My ideal house is light and spacious. 34. Myself. My name is Lisa. I am 24 years old. I am learning English at the moment. I am tall, a bit plump, and a little bit lazy. I am friendly, helpful, ambitious, and good at foreign languages. 35. On a coach. I am not on a coach. Coaches are quite comfortable. Coaches aren't very fast. Coaches are clean. My sister is waiting for a coach at the station now. 36. On a plane. Planes are fast and comfortable. I am not flying now. Planes aren't always safe. Planes are sometimes late. Planes are expensive. 37. On a train. I am not on a train now. The train to Budapest is every 40 minutes. Trains are quite fast. They are comfortable. Trains are safe and clean. 38. Parties. Unfortunately, I am not at a party now. Fortunately, my friends are having a party tonight. Some parties are really boring. I am not a party goer. Students' parties are usually noisy. 39. Personality. Tom is 25 years old. He is tall, strong, and handsome. He is a programmer. Tom is clever, absent-minded, and untidy. He is swimming in the swimming pool now. 40. Pets. The best pets are cats and dogs. Hamsters and fish are also popular. My pet is a budgie. Its name is John Silver. It is eating nuts at the moment. 41. Public holidays. March 15th, August the 20th, October the 23rd, Christmas and Easter are public holidays in Hungary. Public holidays are usually days off. Christmas is my favourite public holiday. Everybody is happy at Christmas. Easter is a very beautiful religious holiday. 42. Public transport. Buses, trams, trolleybuses and the underground are public transport. It is quite expensive in Budapest. It is safe and fast. I am waiting for a bus now. Public transport is very important in cities. 43. Restaurants. We are eating out tonight. Some Chinese or Japanese restaurants are very good. My favourite restaurant is called Weathercock. It is a traditional Hungarian restaurant. Takeaway restaurants are also very popular today. 44. Seas and oceans. A holiday by the sea is really great, nice, wonderful, healthy. A holiday by the sea is a treat for me. The sea is warm and blue and you are absolutely fine and relaxed. My favourite resort is in Egypt. The Red Sea is a paradise for divers. 45. School. My school isn't very big. It is old. My mum is driving me to school now. It is in the centre of Budapest. I am at school now. 46. Taxi. Taxis are fast. They aren't cheap. My uncle is calling a taxi now. Some taxi drivers aren't honest. Most taxis are modern German cars. 47. Teachers. Teaching is an important profession. Teachers are usually nice. Bad teachers are boring. The best teacher for me is my maths teacher. The teacher is asking pupils questions now. 48. Television. Television is useful. It is important. It is relaxing. The children aren't watching TV now. My TV set is very modern with a large flat screen. 49. Theatres. It is a good way to relax. I am a theatre goer. Unfortunately, I am not going to the theatre tonight. One of the best theatres in Budapest is the Katona József Theatre. Theatre tickets are not very expensive in Budapest. 50. Weekends. Sundays and Saturdays are weekend days. They are my favourite days. Weekends are very relaxing. In the country, weekends aren't busy. Everybody is at home with their family at weekends.
Training 6. Alex can drive. Lisa can drive and Gazer can drive too. Gazer can drive perfectly. Alex can drive very well. Lisa can drive well. Mr. Kant can't drive. He can't drive at all. Alex can cook. Lisa can cook. And Gazer can cook too. Lisa can cook perfectly. Gazer can cook very well. Alex can cook well. Mr. Kant can't cook. He can't cook at all. Alex can swim. Lisa can swim. And Gazer can swim too. Alex can swim perfectly. Lisa can swim very well. Gazer can swim well. Mr. Cant can't swim. He can't swim at all. Mr. Cant is Lisa's pet. Mr. Cant is a big, fat, black tomcat. Training 6. Alex can drive, Lisa can drive, and Gazer can drive too. Gazer can drive perfectly. Alex can drive very well. Lisa can drive well. Mr. Cant can't drive. He can't drive at all. Alex can cook, Lisa can cook, and Gazer can cook too. Lisa can cook perfectly. Gazer can cook very well. Alex can cook well. Mr. Cant can't cook. He can't cook at all. Alex can swim, Lisa can swim, and Gazer can swim too. Alex can swim perfectly. Lisa can swim very well. Gazer can swim well. Mr. Cant can't swim. He can't swim at all. Mr. Cant is Lisa's pet. Mr. Cant is a big, fat, black tomcat. Training 7. This is our office. You can work here, but you can't smoke here. This is your desk. You can sit here, but you can't eat here. This is your computer. You can use it, but you can't play games on it. This is your telephone. You can use it, but you can't phone your friends. Your boss is in his office. You can't see him. However, he can see you. He can see the office on his monitors, so we can't talk too much. You can start work now. You can't ask your boss questions. You can ask me questions, but you can't ask too many questions. Training 7. This is our office. You can work here, but you can't smoke here. This is your desk. You can sit here, but you can't eat here. This is your computer. You can use it, but you can't play games on it. This is your telephone. You can use it, but you can't phone your friends. Your boss is in his office. You can't see him. However, he can see you. He can see the office on his monitors, so we can't talk too much. You can start work now. You can't ask your boss questions. You can ask me questions, but you can't ask too many questions. Training 8. I can work in this room. I can sit at this desk. I can use this computer. I can use this telephone. I can start work now. I can't understand why I can't smoke in my room. I can't understand why I can't eat at my desk. I can't understand why I can't play games on my computer. I can't understand why I can't phone my friends. I can't understand why I can't see my boss now. And I can't understand why I can't ask my boss all my questions. Training 8. I can work in this room. I can sit at this desk. I can use this computer. I can use this telephone. I can start work now. I can't understand why I can't smoke in my room. I can't understand why I can't eat at my desk. I can't understand why I can't play games on my computer. I can't understand why I can't phone my friends. I can't understand why I can't see my boss now. And I can't understand why I can't ask my boss all my questions. Training 9. Barbara and Alice are schoolgirls. They can walk to school together, but they can't stop at shop windows. They can't get to school late. They can come to school early, but they can't come to school too early. They can sit at one desk, but they can't talk during the lesson. They can have lunch at 12 o'clock, but they can't eat in the classroom. They can do homework together, but they can't cheat. They can watch TV in the evening, but they can't watch TV all evening. They can play on the computer, but they can't play for long. They can read in bed, but they can't read horror stories. Training 9. Barbara and Alice are schoolgirls. They can walk together, but they can't stop at shop windows. They can't get to school late. They can come to school early, but they can't come to school too early. They can sit at one desk, but they can't talk during the lesson. They have lunch at 12 o'clock, but they can't eat in the classroom. They can do homework together, but they can't cheat. They can watch TV in the evening, but they can't watch TV all evening. They can play on the computer, but they can't play for long. They can read in bed, but they can't read horror stories. Training 10. Alex is on holiday in London, but he can't see his friend Lisa because she is on holiday in Budapest. Lisa is coming back to London on Saturday, and Alex is leaving London on Friday. Alex can see his friend Geza. Alex can't see Geza now because Alex is in London and Geza is in Moscow. Alex can see Geza on Friday, Saturday or Sunday because Alex is coming back to Moscow on Friday and Geza is leaving Moscow on Sunday. Training 10. Alex is on holiday in London, but he can't see his friend Lisa because she is on holiday in Budapest. Lisa is coming back to London on Saturday and Alex is leaving London on Friday. Alex can see his friend Geza. Alex can't see Geza now because Alex is in London and Geza is in Moscow. Alex can see Geza on Friday, Saturday or Sunday because Alex is coming back to Moscow on Friday and Geza is leaving Moscow on Sunday.
Can. Model sentences on 50 topics. 1. Accommodation. You can live in a flat or in a house. You can sleep, eat, cook and read in your flat, house. You can cook and eat in the kitchen. You can sleep in the bedroom. You can read, watch TV and listen to music in the living room. 2. Banks. You can keep your money in a bank. You can take out a loan in a bank. You can pay without money. You can pay by credit card. You can pay your bills from your account. 3. Birthdays and name days. You can get a lot of presents for your birthday. You can get some presents for a name day too. You can invite all your friends to your birthday party. Women and girls can get a lot of flowers for their birthday. Men can get a hangover after their birthday. 4. Books. I can read all kinds of books, novels, short stories, science fiction and thrillers. I can read very fast and I can read 50 pages at a go. You can get a lot of information from books. You can imagine the characters and situations. You can buy books or you can borrow them from a library. 5. Breakfast. You can drink a glass of juice, a cup of coffee or tea for breakfast. You can have some yogurt or cornflakes for breakfast. I can cook my breakfast myself. At weekends, people have a big and heavy breakfast. At weekends, people can have breakfast later than usual. 6. Brothers and sisters. My sister can speak English very well. My brother can ride a motorbike. My brother and I can sing very well. You can like or dislike your brother or sister, but they are your family. Brothers and sisters can always help you. 7. Cars. I can drive, but not very well. Driving in the city can be dangerous. You can only do 50 kilometers an hour in the city. You can do 130 kilometers an hour on the highway. You can travel anywhere by car. 8. Cinemas. You can have a nice time at the cinema. You can watch films and cartoons at the cinema. You can eat popcorn and drink cola at the cinema too. The cinema can be a good place for a date. You can book tickets or you can buy them just before the film. 9. Colds and flu. You can easily catch a cold in winter. You can catch flu on a bus or even in the hospital. You can't work with flu. You can't even visit your friends. If you have flu, you can stay in bed for a week. 10. Colleagues, classmates. You can work well together. We can get on well. We can go to the cinema together. We can sometimes have a party. We can quarrel sometimes too. 11. Dinner. You can have soup and meat with some salad or rice for dinner. You can have fish and chips too. You can have a cake or some ice cream for dessert. You can have dinner in a restaurant too. I can't cook a really delicious dinner myself. 12. Family. I can't visit my parents every week. I can't always talk to them about my troubles on the phone. We can go on holiday together. The whole family can meet at somebody's wedding or funeral. Your family can always help you. 13. Famous people. You can read a lot about famous people. You can see them on TV. Famous people can help poor people and children. Famous people can't live in peace. Information about famous people can cost a lot. 14. Favourite foods. I can eat my favourite food at a restaurant. I can eat fish every day. My mum can cook all my favourite dishes. Some people can't live without their favourite foods. I can't resist seafood. 15. Friends. My friend can dance very well. We can talk, dance, eat out and listen to music together. Friends can always help you. Friends can know a lot about you. You can't just forget about your friends. 16. Furniture. You can buy some very good furniture in IKEA. Some people can make wonderful furniture. I can repair my furniture myself. Wooden furniture can cost a lot. Young couples can buy second-hand furniture at first. 17. Gardening. I can work in my garden at weekends. You can grow fruit and vegetables in your garden. You can grow flowers in your garden. You can grow flowers on the balcony too. Some people can grow large and delicious fruits and vegetables. 18. Grandparents. My grandfather can sing very well. My grandmother can cook wonderful meals. I can always visit them. They can give me good advice. I can get some nice handmade presents from them. 19. Harmful habits. I can eat a whole chocolate bar. I can read the whole night through. Some people can smoke 20 cigarettes a day. Drugs can kill you in the short run. Drinking too much coffee can be harmful too. 20. Hobbies. I can play the piano. My sister can paint very well. You can collect stamps, vases or toys. Rich people can collect old pictures, books or cars. Some people can even collect castles. 21. Holiday. You can have a really nice holiday at Balaton. You can get up late on holiday. You can go to the sea, to the countryside, to the hills and mountains on holiday. You can go skiing or hiking. You can go to another town or country and learn a lot about the culture. 22. Hotels. You can stay in the Park Hotel in London. You can have a nice time in the hotel. You can sleep in your room and eat in a restaurant in the hotel. You can just do nothing in the hotel. Rich people can just live in hotels. 23. Household chores. My girlfriend can cook very well. I can read while my washing machine is washing. I can watch TV while my dishwasher is washing up. I can talk on the phone while my husband is vacuum cleaning. I can do everything about the house myself. 24. Life in the city. You can find a good job in the city. You can use public transport in the city. You can go to the theatre or cinema in the city. You can go to a restaurant in the city. You can always meet your friends in the city. 25. Life in the country. You can buy a house with a garden in the country. You can grow fruit and vegetables in the country. You can live quietly in the country. You can have a lot of pets. You can have animals like chickens, geese, cows and pigs in the country. 26. Lottery. You can buy a lottery ticket anytime. You can buy a lottery ticket every week. You can win a lot of money in a lottery. You can win a holiday or a car. You can win just a small prize in a lottery. 27. Lunch. You can have a salad, meat or fish for lunch. You can have just sandwiches for lunch. School children can have lunch in the school canteen. You can buy a takeaway lunch. Sometimes I can't have lunch at all. 28. Millionaire. A millionaire can travel a lot. A millionaire can buy expensive clothes and cars. A millionaire can stop working. A millionaire can help charity organisations. A millionaire can have a lot of problems. 29. Money. You can pay without cash too. You can pay by credit card. You can pay by cheque. You can borrow money from a bank. Money can't make you happy. 30. My city. I can walk along the Danube in Budapest. You can study and work in Budapest. You can have a nice time in Budapest. You can meet a lot of tourists in Budapest. You can go to the theatre or to a museum in Budapest. 31. My country. You can drink good wine in Hungary. You can go to Balaton for a holiday in Hungary. You can go to the Matra Mountains for a holiday in Hungary. You can visit a lot of sites in Hungary. You can meet a lot of interesting people in Hungary. 32. My school day, my working day. I can have an hour's break for lunch. I can have short coffee breaks too. Students can read, write, listen to their teachers, answer their questions, and do tests during the lessons. During the breaks, pupils can have snacks or go to the schoolyard. I can't get up late on work days. 33. My ideal house. Friends can always visit me. We can have parties in our garden. We can have meals on the terrace. I can have a study and a small gym in my ideal house. I can swim in my swimming pool too. 34. Myself. I can dance very well. I can play the piano. I can speak 3 foreign languages. I can't drive very well. I can't cook at all. 35. On a coach. You can read on a coach. You can listen to music on a coach. You can travel by coach anywhere in Hungary. You can travel abroad by coach. You can't travel very fast by coach. 36. On a plane. You can travel very far by plane. You can read, sleep, eat, and even drink wine on a plane. You can watch films on some planes. You can't take your suitcases with you to a plane. You can only take a small bag with you. 37. On a train. You can read a book or a magazine on a train. You can talk to your fellow passengers. You can enjoy the scenery. You can drink coffee and eat some sandwiches in the buffet car. You can meet some interesting people on a train. 38. Parties. You can dance a lot at a party. You can have a nice time at a party. You can eat and drink at a party. You can meet interesting people at a party. Your neighbours can be very angry about your party. 39. Personality. Jenny can swim very well. George can drive well. Laura can sing a little. My son can't tidy up his room. My sister can't cook at all. 40. Pets. Dogs can guard a house. Cats can play with children. Parrots can talk. You can talk to your pet and it can understand you. You can't go away and leave your pet alone. 41. Public holidays. People can have a rest at home with their families. They can travel on public holidays. They can go hiking on public holidays. They can visit their friends and relatives. You can't go shopping on public holidays because shops aren't open. 42. Public transport. You can get to work or school by bus, tram or trolleybus. You can go by underground too. You can buy a monthly pass or a daily ticket. You can travel with it on all kinds of public transport. Public transport can take you to work fast and safely in Budapest. 43. Restaurants. You can eat Hungarian, European, Chinese, Japanese or Indian food in a restaurant. You can drink good wine in a restaurant. You can pay by credit card in many places. I can't eat raw fish, the so-called sushi. Unfortunately, we can't eat out very often. 44. Seas and oceans. You can swim and lie in the sun at the beach. You can eat grilled fish, lobsters and oysters in a restaurant by the sea. You can walk at night and you can see stars in the sky. You can swim in the sea at night. You can dive and see a lot of exotic fish. 45. School. You can learn a lot of subjects at school. You can learn foreign languages at school. You can make good friends at school. I can't answer the teacher's questions. I can't do this test well. 46. Taxi. A taxi can get you to work very fast. You can call a taxi by phone. You can hail a taxi in the street. A taxi driver can cheat you. You can get information about hotels and restaurants from a taxi driver. 47. Teachers. A good teacher can teach anyone. A good teacher can give you a lot of information. You can learn a lot from a good teacher. You can ask your teacher questions. Your teacher can ask your questions and give you a mark. 48. Television. You can watch the news on TV. You can watch films and shows. You can watch 100 channels on TV. You can learn a lot about the world. Commercials on TV can make you sick. 49. Theatres. You can book a theatre ticket on the phone. You can buy a ticket at the box office too. You can see famous Hungarian operetta at the operetta theatre. You can see opera and ballet at the opera. Unfortunately, I can't go to the theatre very often. 50. Weekends. I can visit you this weekend. You can go for a long walk at weekends. You can visit your friends or relatives at weekends. You can get up late. They can't go to the mountains this weekend.